Hello, this is Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is July 27th at 10 a.m. Thursday, 10 o'clock in the morning, and temperature's rising. It's 91 degrees out here with the thermometer there. And we got some things growing. The roses don't mind the heat because it will get to be like 98 degrees. Today are 100. We got some lettuce going. That's doing pretty good. And our Mexican sunflower is doing pretty good here. Need to water this stuff. I watered in the back. But we got a huge problem here lately. And I need to cut the grass here, because we have a great big problem with rodents in our vehicles here. When I got back, my neighbor Gary told me they got more mice than ever or whatever, but they love to go in your engine compartment. And they make a nest like this. Like, this is all the hood liner, the hood underneath here. They got that all ripped up. So I think I'm going to remove that and put that aluminum stuff for light. So anyhow, they've gotten in this car before and chewed the spark plug wire, and I think this is the coolant temperature, engine temperature wire I fixed. But now it was right, and I'd open up the hood. I did have it cracked open, and I do have a battery shutoff. Okay, the more electrified the wires are, which means you got your battery on and all the wires got electricity going through them, they love those kind of wires. So this car was attacked when the battery was, I didn't have one of these battery shutoffs, and they're pretty decent. You just shut it off like this. I got this I don't think peppermint oil works. That's how you shut it off, and you bolt it on, and they're pretty decent. They're only like $12 from Amazon. But anyhow, now he got to my wire up here. There was like a great big nest here, and this wire was laying there. I got a vacuum in here now. This wire was laying there, and I know it goes to here, but it's Toyota connector 1156, this little blue one, and I forget what this says it's for. The vacuum switching, I don't know if that's right though, but it's the same. They use the same connector on multiple things. But I ordered a wiring harness, and I hope I'll get the blue. I like to keep it the same, so in the future nobody gets confused. This is a black wire with a white line and like a light green wire, so we'll see if we get that. Ordered a different, but they love to rip stuff up and make a nest, and I think I have a cat around here, so yeah, I got a little poison around. Got some snap traps going. And I'm going to try the baking soda with the corn, any kind of corn or potato flakes. And you don't wet the baking soda. But engine covers are the worst thing, because you can't see where they're building a nest. As I'm going to show you on this next car that I just inherited. And this is a sad situation, because this is going to be a ton of work. But I got this Lexus, and everything's covered. Everything is covered, and I couldn't see what was going on. And I'm like, why are my check engine lights going on and off again? Well, this is major damage here. Like, there's an ignition plug busted, there's a radio noise filter, they ate that entire wire, which is a red wire. So I'm taking apart these connectors, and I'm going to rebuild this wiring harness here. I just removed some of this plastic and the clips, the two clips that it goes on, which is useless, and they want to clear the area. And I got the battery disconnected. Thank God I didn't rest my arm across there and short myself. But what a mess here. So I will never be putting this engine cover on again, because you can't see, you can't, you know, they love that. And I think I do have a feral cat around here, so it might be chasing this, and it looks like a big rat too, and it doesn't get scared away. In my other car, it was just looking at me like, oh, you're gonna rip my nest apart? So anyhow, the engine covers, you can't inspect, you can't see what's going on. And I also found some other issues, you know, which I'm going to address. And then I removed this engine, and it ate this wire here, the top of this. I haven't figured out what this one is yet. Got to remove that connector. Oh yeah, here's how I remove this, but got to replace that wire. So anyhow, major rodent infestation here. I got traps, I got snap traps. I put ketchup on this one, you know, because you can get those ketchup packs for free. Peanut butter and ketchup on this one, and it was triggered. Maybe the cat came and did it. And I got some Victor mouse pellets here, around here. So now we're getting more big snap traps. And, you know, I know the rat likes, and then this car, this truck, I have no fuel pump, but you can be darn sure, and I just put a shut off here, and it is how you do have to take in consideration of the hood closing. The bonnet, maybe they would call it in England. So this one works here. And I tried to reset the whole ECU by having the battery, and then I just did this battery disconnect also. Because they like it better when there's power going through the wires. So, you know, they get a little excitement out of that. Or they think it's like something fighting back, or a bug, or whatever. They get a little jolt. So yeah, major rodent problem. This is going to be terrible. And I'm clearing out all the brush. I'm going to cut the grass so that they stay back. But I don't really think that'll do it. Maybe the cat, which I saw the cat over here now. Oh, there's a piece of glass I can pick up. But I saw the cat in this area underneath my pile of metal. And so I got 3 vehicles, and 2 of them don't work at all. And you know, so the least complicated car you can get with the least complicated wiring, and take off the engine cover so you can open your hood at night. I put solar lights around here now, because this is going to be tough. Right here. This is going to be tough. So I just ordered some wiring harness from somebody on eBay, and I'm going to try to match all the wires and see what we can do here, because I don't want it to be confusing for me or for the next person. And I did find some other issues, like the air box. They have a vent that was busted off and with the car, and then this hose was undone right here. I don't know what this is, but it seems pretty old and it's moving around, but I'll figure out what it is. But man, yeah, wires are gone. Wires are missing. And it's going to be hard to decode this. But yeah, if you don't want $1,000 worth of rodent damage, get a whole bunch of cats, but then they might chase them into the engine